Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon, and we are continuing on with our regular campaign here on the hard difficulty. Last time we got back to this merger mission from the where our two paths deviated there. So what I ended up doing is switching things over to basilisks here, and I have a couple of rattling snipers that I utilize to help with our vision, and also for some range 4 attacks to focus on infantry and light vehicle killing, in addition to helping us get more vision on multiple areas in case we start finding war bosses and other more dangerous units here. And now we finally have the basilisks, which are much better artillery than what we were using before. So it's got more shots, it's got more range, and then if you're able to guarantee that it won't get attacked, and you're fighting a lot of infantry, you can actually move it to a range 3, and then it'll, in addition to its long-range artillery, it will also use its heavy bolters there for additional damage. So definitely gives you the ability to increase damage potential there. Fortunately, these guys are in the trench, which means that it's going to take forever to kill those guys. See, I just don't know what I'm going to walk into here. Yeah, that's quite the spread for experience levels here. Let's just keep firing into there, because if I can clear those guys out, then I can advance forward. Let's see, what turn is it? 6. So I feel like we're still making a decent amount of time here. That was a mistake. I think I should be able to hopefully kill this guy. Alright, he didn't attack me. I'm glad I wasn't punished for my overextension there. So as you can see, they can do some damage, but they're still not meant to be attacking super heavies. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's still a lot of guys around here. Oh, we're at least crossing the bridge now. Let's pull you back one. Alright, good. Keep attacking the kill can. Perfect. Ugh, that's a lot of stuff and a lot of mega armored knobs over here too. Alright, let's see here. How much more do I need to do? Quite a few, unfortunately. I could capture that, but he's got 2 visions, so that would be a bad idea. Start softening down those guys. Yeah, it's not always clear to me which of those cannon artilleries get to counterattack and which ones don't. I'm sure if I looked real closely, I would notice there's some faint differences between them, but... I gotta pull you back, or that cannon's gonna attack you. Move you guys over here to start restoring some morale so you can do more damage. Because your damage definitely decreases pretty substantially if you let your morale run down. Too close. Still too close. Alright, well, we're slowly pushing ourselves forward. We're going to have to start shifting to the right. Because we only have 5 more turns. I mean, you can see there was quite the variation of damage there, anywhere from 0 to 5. I think we can start capturing some of these points. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's gonna trigger movement. I think we should be good. Alright, let's start focusing down these killicans. There we go. Good. Move you down here. You can come over here and take that. Then you can even shoot. Next turn. Again, we gotta keep shifting to the right here. Perfect. And we might as well just shoot here in case they do decide to come after me. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the mega powered knobs.
Citizens of Armageddon, we will counter this Xenos threat. Today I have ordered the Von Straub family vault opened and my private collection of venerable virus missiles removed. They are priceless, but I have donated them to the cause of freeing us from this green skin tyranny. Even as I speak, they are being flown to Hive still in our hands. I have personally ordered they launch as soon as deployed. Armageddon will shortly be back under my control.
Bad idea. Oh, I didn't even hear it come back to being my turn again. There we go. Oh, that's why I canceled the turn, to give the little clip. Oh, so we just have to destroy the orcs on the victory points, not capture all the victory points. Alright, well, pretty decent.
That fool von Straub yet again. Virus bombing his own forces. Everything he touches becomes tainted with his incompetence. Why do you look at me so? This? The claw? The eye? Minor setbacks from the last mission, taken from me by a particularly vicious snakebite warlord. He won't brag about it to anyone though, as he did not survive the encounter. I've had my arm replaced with the very claw that severed it, and the eye. I now have my evil eye. That will give the orcs something to fret about. They're a superstitious lot. You've got to know such things about your enemy in order to defeat him. Remember what I told you. Observe and learn. I have made a pact with the crime lords of the Hades underhive. The hive gangers will fight for us. Every able man and boy that can hold a weapon will stand against the orcs. So don't get too comfy, Commander. I have a task for your battalion. The greenskins are fundamentally stupid creatures, although their warlord seems to have more gumption than most. But I digress. I need you to take a force on a diversionary trap. Set up a minefield to the south of Hive City. Lure the greenskins into the field, and kill as many as possible. I've given you some hive gangs recently recruited to the cause. Use them as you see fit.
Reduce orc presence on the map to 6 units or less. So we can hire 3 guys. As you can see, we got all the tanks, and if you do the tanks, by the time you get super heavies, you can convert a light tank into a super heavy, and that'll allow it to do significant amounts of damage if you did want to do that. This is kind of like a defensive mission here, because they're going to attack you and then you counter push. So with my force selection, it's not always the wisest situation, because it puts me at risk of suffering losses. So we'll have the hive gangers down there to slow the advance of his units. We'll weaken, and I should say soften perhaps, his other units up and let him come and fight me. And then the salamander can try to hold the ground there. And we'll shift the rest of these guys over. And hopefully the minefield and then the hive gangers down here will slow the main orc force while we kill everything that's up north. And we can try to split it into like 2 different attacks instead of one giant attack. Otherwise we'll get overwhelmed. Because as you see, he's got quite a few artillery and some other things down there. We gotta kill the Death Dreads before they get us into melee. Alright, good. He's down. Pull you guys back. You can shoot there. I think we just keep you guys here. We'll have to kill that minefield before he gets to us. So if you're not sure what's going to happen on the turn, you can always look at the mini-map in the right upper corner, because it'll actually show you the changes for the turn before you actually see all the animations. And if you hover over either units or structures that are going to be attacked, you'll actually see the damage dealt to them, because everything is calculated by the game, excuse me, even before the animation occurs. So say you are playing on the very hard difficulty and you don't want to have to watch all the animations because the unit you're concerned about is, you know, the very last animation, then you can just put your cursor over that unit and see what damage it is, and then save and reload the turn until you get the losses that you find acceptable, or the damage that you think is necessary to be able to get the kills. Like I said, it's a pretty lame way of playing, but if you're going to do the hardest difficulty, those are the kind of things that you have to consider doing. Because you just don't have the requisition to replace a bunch of losses. So those are like extra Earthshaker cannons for us there. I find it funny that the snipers were doing almost as much damage as the cannons were to that Death Dread. Again, it just shows you the importance of having good experienced units here. But we're not going to be able to hold the line, so we're just trying to shift these guys over here. And then hopefully they'll keep coming for me, and then we can also use these turrets to get additional attacks down. But with the losses I've suffered, I lost a lot of requisition. Well, not a lot relative to being on the second, or the first act. Near the end of the first act, I should say. But it probably would have been enough that I could have had some more snipers or a little better infantry. Or even another salamander. I don't think I would have had a... I don't think I've suffered like 800 some losses to get another basilisk, but certainly more than 225, which is what a ratling costs, I think. The only thing I'm a little worried about is I have to kill enough of these guys to bring them down to less than 6 units, so hopefully they're not going to be sending large swaths of their forces down south to fight minefields, which is what I'm a little worried about. So maybe we'll start sending guys a little bit closer to them to see if we can push, in case I do have to cross the bridge. Oh, okay, it looks like they're coming. And they definitely still have forces down there. Ugh, that might be bad. I mean, again, you can see the variation, anywhere from 15 to 3. And we gotta pull you back. because the rattling snipers have a minimum range of 2, so if a melee guy gets next to them, they'll certainly attack. Not really seeing a whole lot here. Oh shit. Alright, well that's not great. Alright, I've overextended myself. So he's probably going to suffer some damage now. Yeah. Oh, he only did 1 damage. Nice. So I had weakened him up enough that I didn't suffer a loss there. Good hit. See, I assume he's got more forces down here, because now they really do seem to be coming for me. Yeah, here comes the artillery. Alright, well I guess we'll just rest and refit here. Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, damn, he is really just tanking a lot here. Yeah, he had the zap gun, so he had quite a bit of range. Alright, artillery's coming, but he's got vision on me, so obviously they're going to all focus down on my ratlings. But given how dangerous those forces are, I'm pretty happy to not suffer any major losses there, given some very dangerous units just attacked them. I don't have the resources to be able to reinforce anything here. Alright, there we go, victory. How many guys were left? 3. Oh, just 3. Alright, so we had a very successful mission there. You killed some orcs, but will it be enough to impress Yark? You seem eager to please the old man. He would be quite so impressed if he knew some of your earlier blunders? Would he be quite so impressed if he knew some of your earlier blunders? Yeah, it doesn't look like the audio is going to work here. I was kind of hoping that maybe it was just glitching a little bit. So, I guess we'll just try to advance it through and see if the rest...
I want this hive. Kill all the humans inside. I'm gonna use their guts for flossing me teeth. I want some all dead. Especially that git with the evil eye. The full assault's not going fast enough. time to get cunning.
I knew there was something about that warlord. He's too intelligent by half to be a normal green ape beast. Using small commando squads, the Orc boss has infiltrated the Hive, and now they are wreaking havoc within. I will deal with these, but I know this Thraka already. It's a diversion. The real attack will be mounting outside. Take your forces and the Hive gangs, Commander. Counter the real threat. Still, there is more. I can feel it in my lost eye. Be wary. We've never seen this Orc's like before. He may try something even more devious. Don't expect all enemy to attack from the same direction.
New Orc strike team spotted, seize control, secure any and all victory hexes as soon as they... Oh, this is the train mission. So this one can be tricky if you're not familiar with how it works. But pretty much if you use the rail line and stay near the rail line, you can get on and off, and that can zip you across most of the map here. But what happens is some Orc units will spawn in, and then they'll try to take several different locations, and you just need to engage them, make sure you hold the point, and then get back on the rail line to get to the next spot here. But if you're trying to just run through the map without using the trail line, you're not going to be able to make it in time. But you can see how far my movement is here. The commandos are usually your first priority because they have a really dangerous melee attack because they have bombs as well, and that typically allows them to stack up a bunch of kills. But each one of these areas where you have legionnaires is where there'll be an attack by an Orc force, so you have, I think, 2 or 3 turns to take it back. Otherwise, what happens is they all end up getting into buildings and they're harder to uproot. Do I pull back with you? I think so. I don't want you to get exposed. Yep, so they're advancing and they're on the hunt for me right now. Alright, I was gonna say, usually there's more guys in this. Alright, try to keep you near the rail line so we can hopefully get you over there for when guys spawn in again. Alright, that should hopefully have weakened those guys enough that even if they attack me, they won't cause too much for damage. However, attacking the ratlings, I can't guarantee that. New Orc strike team spotted. A new victory hex will be noted. And it's up here. So that's how you know where they're about to attack me. So we'll just take these spots back. And then again, you want to hop on the rail line right away to get to the next location. And now we've got the Orcs coming from over here. And they're going to want to take these positions, so just move them onto the victory hex. And you can see they spawned in here. go. Now you can see how much of a difference there is with the movement. I mean, even the rattling gunners being pretty decent movement are still going to take at least 2 turns to get over there. Alright, so that is a war boss, so that's our first priority. Because we don't want them to start attacking me instead. You'll see they're just now getting onto the line. Oop, I forgot about you. There you go. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't attack me again. Doesn't look like I can get an angle to allow me to attack there. And again, they're going to be summoning reinforcements soon, so we want to get these guys again back and on the trail line, train track, I guess I should say, if you can. Yep, here we go, new position, and it's down here. Now the thing to be careful with, though, is just know that if the orcs are moving around a whole lot, they have the capability to get on the train tracks too, so. Don't leave anything real vulnerable on the track in case somebody decides to hop on and attack you. Alright, so they warped in. Again, we want to take out that war boss so he doesn't have vision of everything here. Try to set him over there to aggro those guys, because I don't want him to hop on the track and attack my ratlings. Because a Steel Legionnaire is always a nice premium target for pretty much all the orc units, because they can kill so many models. Alright, looks like we're doing pretty good. We've almost got our basilisks maxed a level. Not sure if those mega powered knobs are going to be coming for me or not. Perfect. Alright, we captured that point back. I don't know if, again, I don't know if these mega power knobs are going to move out on me or not, is the question. Or if they're just there. Alright, looks like he's not moving. They're going to attack up top now. So let's get you up there. Oh my gosh. Alright, where are the orcs? Here they are. Alright, we got some more guys hiding over here. Hopefully the Steel Legion zone of control will keep them over there. Yep, come. I'm actually a little surprised the war boss didn't expose them. Expose my units, I should say. Let's see, those guys are hard boys with shooters. Come on now. Can I really not kill this guy? Yeah, I guess. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Alright, hopefully that should keep them over there to fight me, and then I think this should bring the mission to an end after we do this. Alright, we'll get back on the tram line, just in case. I'm pretty sure that's the last one, because that's everywhere we had Steel Legionnaires. Nice. Alright, yeah, so he just has some more forces down south, but nothing that's attacking me.
Don't expect the Macarius Cross yet, Commander. The orcs are everywhere, and I have a feeling Warlord Thraka is about to get impatient. Ready your men for war.
Commander! Commander, are you there? Both responses to Hades have been erratic. I'm struggling to get through to you. The Hell's Reach fallen to the orcs. Commanders are lost. How this could happen? My faith is not holding out. Freaking gone. I have nothing to...
People of Hades,
I have grave tidings. I am a military man, so I will not hide this news in a politician's smiles and lies. Hive Hellsreach is lost. Fallen to the Orc filth. The heroes of Hellsreach fought bravely, but were undone by some terrible Orc scheme. Can I promise the same won't happen here? No. But you have my word that just as the defenders of Hellsreach did, we will stop at nothing to defeat the Orc Scourge. Hades is one of the last bastions of all that is good. It is a beacon of Imperial faith, and we will not let it succumb to the Orcs. And if we die, then at least we will join our compatriots at the Emperor's side, knowing we did our duty. Now, I declare an hour's silence for the heroes of Hellsreach. We mark their deaths with the tranquility they could never have facing the Greenskins.
He certainly has a way with words. Let's hope he can marshal the defenses as well as he mourns.
You have a lot to learn, Commissar.
Lord Commissar, I didn't see you there. I apologize.
I have no time for such banalities. Commander, the Orcs are at our door, and we are still in the dark about how Hellsreach was taken so quickly. Reports from there are extremely incoherent and weird. This intelligence must be gleaned. In the meantime, we need to mobilize the gangs in the underhive. Send your attached Commissar to help with this important task.
But sir, I could be of value on the front line of...
Go! Commander, I have assigned you a special mission. As you know, it is the season of storms. Dense clouds of ash obscure vision, and the nights are darker than that Orc warlord's heart. The creature likes to play games, so let's offer him a game of my own. I'll take some hive gangs. They may be scum, but they have been impressive during the fighting, and will lead them on a diversionary attack. Let this Thracker's alleged hate for me keep his beady eyes elsewhere. In the meantime, you will infiltrate enemy lines. Scouts report that the Orcs are constructing huge siege guns and great ugly machines in order to breach our defenses. They must be destroyed before they are used against us. Take these brave squads of resistance fighters with you. They are ready to perform their duty for the Emperor. Get them close to the Orc siege batteries, and they will leave explosive payloads and ensure their ignition. If we can destroy enough Orc batteries, Hades will stand that much longer.
Alright, destroy all the artillery hints. Look for the artillery units near the victory hexes and notice their special strength markers. So yeah, they're a little bit stronger artillery pieces here. This is actually the mission I thought the other one was. So this one can be a little bit challenging, just because there's a lot of war bosses hiding. So we do have some reinforcements here, so we're starting to get some mild upgraded tanks. The gunships actually could, be very dangerous, but it only has a range of 3, so I typically like to have a range of 4, and that helps out. So I'm just trying to debate what do I want to do here. I mean, I feel like the snipers can be a good idea, so we can have some more range of 4 units to snipe down and also give us more vision. They're not too expensive. It also will give us options for more battles here. So that dropped us down. So I think that looks good. I'm going to call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.